Here is the aftermath of the winning car from Beaton. This was my second year winning in Beaton. Last year I won with a big car, this year was a small car. So it was, in the heat it was me and my family, the Wizard, and this car here took first, and I took second, because what took me, well, it didn't take me out in the heat, but my negative ripped out of my holder on, I'm just on the trailer, so it's gonna hurt me a little bit. Just give me a minute. So my negative right there ripped out of my holder right there, so I just wrapped around that, got it going. But the thing that also took me out, or the thing that was taking me out, I'm just gonna sit right here and talk for a minute, was that so I started and drove off this trailer. Okay, and so I drove it off the trailer, parked it. When I went to go for the feature, we had 4 or 5 guys pushing it. Then I started it, so there must have been a flat spot in the starter. Whatever. So I got it going. Great. Brought it back. Didn't do that again. Wiggled the shifter cable. Started. So there's an internal transmission problems with this car. This thing has 500,000 kilometers on it. Great. So after the heat, we got it, smashed down that. That's only damage was the trunk. His bumper is still straight, just these 2 corners were peeled, and the hood wasn't like that. The dot door was like that. In the feature, that door shot was done by Brandon Hutchinson, which fractured my ribs. He said sorry, so we're all good. But good run.
That's the price you pay when you play in this sport.
Yeah, again, he was driving a Honda Civic. So all these were done by him. He was trying to break these axles and control arms, but as you see in there, I seat belted them so they wouldn't break. Caught a power steering line right somewhere right here. Oh, I pulled out of the thing, so I had no power steering. And I puked it all out, so I was manual steering. So I was driving around on flat fucking tire after the heat. The tire was flat like this cocksucker. We filled it up with air, went flat again. Then he was beating on this side and popped the fucking tire up the rim, bent the rim, so this rim's garbage, bent the strut, the A-arm a little bit, so that strut's bent a tiny bit. So that's one reason why I don't think I could turn. So I backed up, me and him went nose to nose. He had a little stronger bumper than this thing. This was just an Acura bumper, but she held up, all the welds held up. She ripped the welds, bent the cocksuck. Then after he hit me, he drove into the corner. I was right behind him. I hit him. I put his trunk into his tank, but he bellied out right about here, so he couldn't move. All I saw was dirt spinning. Backed up again, full hit him. Backed up again, hit him again, backed up, and then he waved it off. So it was a good run with you, Brandon. Zach too, we hit each other. Here's some yellow paint from my brother's car. So he was hitting me too. This was done by Tyler in the heat. But these Hondas have these bars on the door, so they didn't go in far. So, oh, and also that was done by the old man too. He put me on my side, lifted me off the ground by about 3 inches or so. So, he's doing something right now. Yeah, so this is the winning car from Beaton. She drove out, she stayed running, she drove out of the ring, just didn't drive on the trailer, she got to get lifted on. But that car is going to scrap. This one apparently sold today. And I'll go get some aftermath on the Lumina. There's something stupid in the Lumina, took me out. But we had fun, that's what the name of the sport is, right?
Yeah.
So we want to thank Ron for stepping in and driving my dad's car. Without you, buddy, that was great. We had fun too. That was the main key.